Hello everyone, and welcome to the Eyes of Ara Dev Diary number 2, Game Design. I want to do a really specific dev diary on this subject, and really go into detail behind the design process and how many of the systems work. But I think that's best done as a written diary that I can put up on the 100 Stones website sometime in the future. And those of you interested in really digging into the nitty-gritty of the design process can check it out there. I thought for this video I'll do a more general overview of the design, and talk about the major design goals behind the game and why I made some of the major decisions behind the game. This dev diary also ended up being a bit longer than I anticipated, so in order to make it a bit more succinct, I've decided to split it into 2 separate videos. This is the first one, the second one will be out shortly. One of the major design goals behind the Eyes of Ara was to be a game about exploration and discovery. So what does that mean in context, and how do I go about achieving that? To me, it comes down to how linear the game is. What kind of freedom do you have when exploring the environment, and how open-ended is the puzzle solving and secret discovery process? To have the freedom to explore means you must never feel confined to a single area of the game for a prolonged period of time, whether that's physically confined because the doors are locked and you simply can't get out, or narratively confined because there's simply nothing else to do anywhere else in the chapter. That's the sort of thing you find in Escape the Room or 100 Door style games. These are games about progressing through a sequence of levels. You complete one room, you move on to the next, but that doesn't lend itself to exploration. The Eyes of Ara is a more open game. You're free to move around the environment, explore the rooms, and search for hidden secrets. There's always somewhere else you can go and explore. To be open-ended in puzzle design and secret discovery means there is always something else to find or solve. You're not just confined to the sequence of puzzles required to complete the chapter, and even those puzzles don't always have to be completed in a set order. Each room contains multiple puzzles, some of which are not critical to completing the level, some of which provide shortcuts through the level, and some of which you cannot complete until you discover clues or items further into the level. Searching for hidden secrets is something you do alongside all of this, and all of this together is what creates a sense of discovery in the game. One of my earliest design goals for the Eyes of Ara was that finding puzzles should never be the challenge. Solving them should be the challenge. It should be clear what is a puzzle and what isn't, and they should connect logically. Players should never be completely in the dark about what to do next. There should always be some clue to lead you in the right direction. Items and secrets, however, can be hidden. I don't mind if people click around the room randomly looking for secrets. This is part of the discovery process, and it's kind of fun. And since they're not part of the critical path, that being the sequence of events needed to complete a chapter, it's okay if people miss them or don't want to go hunting for them. If all you want to do is solve puzzles, that's fine. But if you want to go hunting for all the secrets, that's fine too. And locating secrets isn't always as simple as just clicking on an item and picking it up. You'll often find them hidden behind little puzzles of their own. An important way this is incorporated into the level design is through the hitboxes for interaction. Puzzles tend to have very large hitboxes, so if you click anywhere within the vicinity of the puzzle, you'll be taken to it. So you can't really miss something important just because you didn't click exactly on it. Meanwhile, hidden secrets tend to have much smaller hitboxes. These are things you actively have to go hunting for and click on them explicitly. So generally it's fair to say the size of a thing's hitbox scales in proportion to its importance to the game progression. Major puzzles have really big hitboxes, secrets have very small hitboxes, and things like journals and story elements are somewhere in between.